If you're a green card holder in 2026, this video could protect your future. Because this year, the rules are not the same anymore. Travel scrutiny is increasing. Long trips outside the US are being questioned more carefully at airports and re-entry points. Even a few months abroad can raise red flags if your ties to America are not clear. Financial reviews are also tighter. Loan approvals, business registrations, and even certain government applications are being examined more deeply to verify residency status and consistency. Background checks are more advanced too. Old arrests, past immigration mistakes, or unresolved legal issues that seemed minor years ago can now resurface during renewals or naturalization interviews. And here's what most permanent residents don't realize. Small decisions today can affect your future citizenship eligibility tomorrow. In this video, I'll break down the 5 biggest 2026 updates every green card holder must understand before you travel, apply for US citizenship, or start a business. Your status is valuable. Let's make sure you protect it. Permanent residency gives you powerful rights in the United States. You can live here, work here, build a business, and create long-term stability for your family. But permanent does not mean automatic protection. It does not mean your status can never be questioned. In 2026, immigration enforcement agencies are increasing reviews across multiple areas. Your travel history is being examined more closely, especially if you spend extended time outside the country. Long absences can raise concerns about whether you truly intend to live in the US permanently. Officers are also looking carefully at residency intent. Where you live, where you work, and how you maintain ties to the United States all matter. If your documentation is not clear, delays can happen. First major change in 2026 is travel scrutiny. If you stay outside the United States for more than 6 months, you should expect more detailed questioning when you try to re-enter the country. In the past, some permanent residents traveled for extended periods without major issues. But now, border officers are paying much closer attention to long absences. A stay of more than 6 months can automatically raise concerns about whether you have maintained continuous residence. At the airport or port of entry, officers may not just scan your passport and wave you through. They may ask direct and specific questions. Where do you currently live in the United States? Where do you work? How long have you been employed there? Why were you outside the country for so long? Do you still maintain a home, lease, or property in the US? They are trying to determine one key thing: whether you truly intend to live in America permanently, or whether you are mainly residing somewhere else. If your answers are unclear or your documents do not support your claims, you could face delays, secondary inspection, or additional review of your status. Travel is your right as a green card holder, but in 2026, long trips require smarter planning and stronger proof of your ties to the United States. If you remain outside the United States for more than 1 year without filing for a re-entry permit, you could risk being considered to have abandoned your permanent residency. Many green card holders do not realize how serious this is. Once your absence reaches 1 full year, returning is no longer simple. Airlines may question your documents, and border officers can treat your status as abandoned if you cannot prove strong ties to the US. A re-entry permit is designed to show that your extended travel is temporary, not permanent. Without it, you may face heavy questioning, delays, or even be asked to defend your residency before an immigration judge. Travel is allowed, but you must consistently demonstrate that the United States is your primary home, not just a place you visit occasionally. Second major change in 2026 is business loan scrutiny. Green card holders can still apply for SBA-backed loans and other small business financing options. Your permanent resident status still allows you to start a company, build credit, and access funding. However, lenders are reviewing documentation more carefully than before. They are double-checking residency status, income consistency, tax filings, and business registration records. Any gaps in paperwork, inconsistent addresses, or missing tax returns can slow down approvals or trigger additional verification requests. Second major change in 2026 is increased scrutiny around business loans and financing. Green card holders can still apply for SBA-backed loans and other small business funding programs. Permanent residency continues to give you the legal right to start a company, hire employees, and build wealth in the United States. But lenders are now reviewing documentation much more carefully. They are verifying your residency status, checking how long you have lived in the US, and closely examining your tax returns, reported income, and credit history. They may also look for consistency between your immigration records, business filings, and personal financial statements. Any discrepancies, missing documents, or unfiled taxes can delay approval or trigger deeper review. The opportunity to access capital is still available. However, in 2026, strong documentation, accurate records, and full compliance are essential to secure business financing smoothly. Third major update: citizenship review standards. In 2026, naturalization interviews are more detailed. When you apply for naturalization or certain immigration benefits in 2026, officers are conducting deeper and more structured reviews than before. They carefully examine your full travel history to confirm continuous residence and physical presence requirements. Every trip outside the United States is counted and compared against your application. They review tax compliance to make sure you filed properly and did not claim non-resident status improperly. Selective service registration is also checked for eligible applicants, and failure to register when required can raise serious concerns. Criminal background screenings are detailed, including older records. Fourth change: tax enforcement. Green card holders are taxed as U.S. residents on worldwide income. If you earn income abroad, it must still be reported. Failure to file taxes can impact citizenship applications, loan approvals, immigration reviews. Fifth and most serious change in 2026 is increased removal risk. Certain criminal convictions, even older ones that seemed resolved years ago, may now receive renewed review during immigration checks or naturalization applications. Officers are reassessing past records more carefully, and some offenses can trigger deportation proceedings if they fall under removable categories. Green card holders are not immune from removal proceedings, especially in cases involving fraud, drug offenses, domestic violence, and aggravated felonies. Being a green card holder in 2026 is still a powerful opportunity. America remains one of the strongest economies in the world, but permanent residency requires responsibility. Travel smart, file taxes correctly, maintain strong U.S. ties, and stay informed. Subscribe for latest U.S. immigration updates, and share this with someone who needs to see it.